progressive. Today will be a practice. Okay, so mostly exercises, all right, sentences that you need to complete. Can someone tell me what is a future progressive tense? Anyone, before we start and allow others to join? Can anyone tell me what is a future progressive tense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Abhay, go ahead.
Sir, future progressive is a future continuous.
Abhay.
Any incident continue in future. For example, he will be reading.
Very good. Very good. Anything that continues in the future, basically ongoing action. Yes, anyone else? Any example? Progressive means something that is in progress, right? Something that is uninterrupted, right? Simple example. So, yeah, very good. Anyone else has any other sentences? Some examples of future progressive tense?
May I, sir?
Yeah, go
Good
ahead.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I will I will be reading this book in the evening.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Anyone else? Give me some sentences, guys, before we start. Others, give me some sentences with future progressive tense.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Manju.
Yeah, go ahead.
Meter reading boy will be taking reading tomorrow.
We'll be taking a reading tomorrow. Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yes, sir. What will you be doing this time next week?
Good, very good question. That's good. Great. Let's start the topic with Dipali. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Read the first slide.
Okay, I will be having dinner at 7. मैं 7 बजे रात का भोजन कर रहा हूँगा. हम फ्यूचर प्रोग्रेसिव का उपयोग तब करते हैं जब हम यह बताते हैं कि भविष्य में किसी समय पर हम क्या कर रहे होंगे. I will be driving into the town later on. Do you want a read?
Ride.
My
Do you want a ride?
Do you want a ride? मैं बाद में ड्राइव करके शहर में जा रहा हूँगा. क्या आप सवारी पसंद करेंगे? यह उन गतिविधियों को दर्शाता है जो भविष्य के किसी समय पर शुरू होकर कुछ समय तक चल रही होंगी.
Very good. Thank you. Exactly what I've typed on the chat here. Basically, future continuous tense, the one that we refer to as progressive. Verb tense that indicates something will occur in the future and continue for an expected length of time. When the moment you say will continue means it's ongoing, it's uninterrupted. So that's why we call it the continuous or the progressive tense. Obviously used with will plus be plus the present participle and the root verb that is ing, right? Okay. Just give me a minute. Some of our learners probably joining. I've sent the invite again, guys. Some of you were trying to join, got disconnected. Just try again. Okay. All right. Yes. So will plus be plus the present participle, that is the root of the root verb and the ing form. So question, let's say my sentences are 2 sentences. The train will arrive at 9 p.m. and the train will be arriving at 9 p.m. What is the difference in these 2 sentences, between these 2, and which is the correct sentence if it is a regular thing that happens? If routine or schedule, sir. Which one?
The train will arrive at. Sorry, the train arrives at 7 p.m. is correct.
Okay. All right.
We need to use simple present.
Yeah, exactly. And why is that?
Fixed schedules.
Yeah, fixed schedule. Yeah, very good. Fixed schedule. So
means.
Yeah. When can I use the train will arrive at 9 p.m. and the train will be arriving at 9 p.m.?
Sir, we use train will arrive at 9 p.m. When it has some delay or
Exception.
it is some special train.
It's an exception, basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And when can you use the train will be arriving? Same thing, similar thing, but probably if it is in a different context where someone asks you when will the train be arriving or when will the train arrive, you can say that it'll be arriving at 9 p.m. So that is also fine. And if your focus is on the ongoing thing, will be arriving, it's fine. Okay, so yes, the future tense, both either the continuous or the simple future, you can use in this case if it is an exception, or probably the train is a bit delayed, as you mentioned, and or if it is a special train, one-off train. Okay. However, if it is a regular schedule, if that train on those particular days arrives at 9 p.m. every time, then we use the simple present tense, because simple present tense is the preferred tense when we refer to fixed schedule, meetings, or timetables, for example, right? So if it is a fixed routine is what I mean. If it is a routine, then you use the simple present tense. If it is an exception, or if it is something that probably delayed, something, the arrival got delayed, etc., then you can use the future tense. Okay. All right. Okay, Ansh, can you hear me? Ansh?
Hello,
Yes.
hello sir, good afternoon sir. I am Priya but उसमें अंश लिखा हुआ है.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, Priya, go ahead. Please read the next slide, page 2.
Will you be using your camera tomorrow? I was wonder if
I was wondering
wondering if I could borrow it. क्या आप कल अपने कैमरे का उपयोग कर रहे होंगे? मैं सोच रहा था अगर मैं इसे उधार ले सकूं. जब हम किसी से विनम्र तरीके से उनकी योजनाओं के बारे में पूछते हैं, खासकर जब हम किसी से हमारे लिए कुछ काम, सर उससे नीचे नहीं आ
कुछ
रहा.
काम कराना चाहते हैं, that's okay, that's fine, no problem. तभी future progressive का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. So basically when you want to get some work done, that's when you can also use it. This sentence is a good example. Will you be using your camera tomorrow?
Yes.
So the person is basically asking, will you use your camera? Will you be using your camera? मतलब कल at this time tomorrow, will you be in need of the camera? I was wondering if I could borrow it. मैं सोच रहा था कि क्या मैं एक दिन के लिए वो कैमरा तुमसे ले लूं. So that's what basically means. So yeah, you can ask the question in this particular manner, and also when you want to get some work done is what is mentioned here in Hindi. Okay, good. Thank you. Karthik, go ahead, complete the sentence, the first
Yes, sir.
one.
Don't call me at 8.
8. Don't call me at 8.
I will be doing my homework.
Yeah, I'll be doing my homework. I'll be completing my homework. I'll be attending classes, whatever. Okay, so that's fine. I'll be doing my homework. It's fine. Okay, Meera, go ahead, complete the next one. Meera, you're on mute. I'm unable to hear you.
Yes, sir. Sir, what will you be doing this time next week? First
Okay.
one, sir.
What will you be doing this time next week? Yes, that's correct. Well, this time next week, we all will probably be learning another topic. So yeah. Manju, please continue with the next one. Page 5. Manju, you're on mute. I'm unable to hear you. Suresh, go ahead, complete page 5.
Yes, sir. Where will you be doing this time next week?
Read it again.
No, sir.
Living likha hai.
where will you be
Living.
living in 5 years time?
Where will you be living in 5 years time? Exactly. You're reading something else. So read the sentence what is given here. So where will you be living? 5 साल में आप कहाँ रह रहे होंगे? That's what it basically means. Okay? It's not where will you be living in 5 years time? Basically, either like after 5 years, where will you be living? Where do you see yourself based? Where will you be based in 5 years time is what the question is. Okay. All right. Manju, can you hear me now? Just disconnect and reconnect if there's any issue. I'm unable to hear you. Okay. Limbaji, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Go ahead. Complete the next one.
We will be.
Just a minute. Read the Hindi sentence.
कल 9 बजे हम दिल्ली के लिए उड़ान कल 9 बजे हम दिल्ली के लिए उड़ान भर रहे होंगे.
Yeah. So start with tomorrow.
Will be to be flying.
Start तो कीजिए आप. Tomorrow at 9 से.
Okay, sir. Tomorrow at 9. We will be.
Yeah, very good.
We will be flying.
Yeah, good.
To the Delhi.
To Delhi, not the Delhi, to Delhi. So place. Okay. So tomorrow at 9, we will be flying to Delhi. Basically, taking a flight to Delhi tomorrow at 9. This time or whatever time it is. Yeah, at 9. Okay.
Sir, tomorrow we can use it at the end of the sentence.
Yeah, you can. You can use it at the start or at the end. It's fine. It's just that the speaker is emphasizing on tomorrow here. If you want to use it at the end of the sentence also, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Abhay, go ahead. Read the next one. Yes.
Yes, sir. I will be driving to town in half an hour. Do you want a ride?
I'll be driving to town in half an hour. Do you want a ride? Okay, good. Deepak, please continue.
By this time tomorrow night, I will be sleeping in my own bed.
Good. Basically, I'll be in my house is what the person means to say. Good. Thank you. Some of you got disconnected, guys. I've sent the invite again. Please join. Some of our learners got disconnected. Please join. I've sent the invite again. Okay. I'm sorry, Priya, right? Please continue with the next one. Priya, can you hear me? Priya, can you hear me? You're on mute at the moment. Okay, Karthik, just complete the sentence.
Yes, sir. Will we be spending too much money if we buy the TV?
What is the meaning of this question?
Means actually they are in a plan to buy some TV, sir.
They are planning is the right way to put it across. In a plan, they are planning.
Yes, they're planning to buy some TV. Actually, there is some TV which is very costly.
Yeah.
So in their mind, they're thinking that means if we buy that TV, are we going to spend so much money?
Exactly. So basically, if the person is asking, will we be spending too much money if we buy that TV? Basically means either it could be that we might possibly get a similar kind of a TV by spending less. So do we need to spend so much on this particular TV? Is what the meaning is basically. Will we be spending too much money? Basically means ke jitni zarurat hai. I mean, are we spending more than what we can afford to? is what the question basically means, right? Will we be spending too much money? Because it's given here, too much money. So it clearly indicates the speaker is talking about possibly looking at ways to avoid spending so much on a particular TV. Okay. Good. Yes, Priya, can you hear me now? Priya, आप mute पर हो. You have to unmute and then reply. Okay. Maybe some issue. Let me see. Anyone else? Yeah, Priyanka, can you hear me? Priyanka, you've just joined. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm unable to hear you. Just check your mic connection or just disconnect and reconnect. Okay. Yeah, Suresh, go ahead. Read the next one.
Yes, sir.
पहले हिंदी सेंटेंस पढ़ी.
मैं 8 बजे भोजन नहीं कर सकती. 8 बजे में तैराकी कर रहा हूँगा. I cannot eat at 80.
8.
Yes, sir. I cannot eat at 80. I will be swimming at 80.
80 नहीं, 8. 8 लिखा है. Read it. What is? Read it again.
I cannot eat at 80.
8. Yeah.
I will be swimming at 80.
Yeah, very good. I cannot eat at 8. I will be swimming at 8. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
but normally we don't repeat 8, no, sir, twice.
Yeah, that's correct. You don't need to repeat it here. It's fine. You just say, I cannot eat at 8. I will be swimming. It's fine. Don't need to repeat because it's already mentioned in the first half. Or it's, I cannot eat. I will be swimming at 8. That's all fine. But if it is at that particular time, obviously you need to use 8 first. So I cannot eat at 8. I will be swimming.
I will be swimming at that time.
I'll be swimming at that time. I will be swimming. Even if you just say that, it's understood because it's in reference to the first sentence. So you don't need to repeat it. It's understood. Meera, go ahead. Read the next one.
We will be working on the project all of next week. Hello.
Yeah. We will be working on the project all of next week. Yeah. The entire next week we'll be working on that particular project. Okay.
Yes,
good. Deepali, go ahead. Read the next one.
Okay, sir.
हिंदी सेंटेंस पढ़िए पहले.
यस सर. 1 मिनट. वे शुक्रवार को 6 बजे एक नया गाना गा रहे होंगे. At 6 o'clock on Friday, they will be singing a new song.
Okay, good. Yeah. At 6 o'clock on Friday, they will be singing a new song. Good. Thank you. Deepak, can you hear me? Deepak, can you hear me? Okay, Abhay, go ahead, complete the next one.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow at 9, I will be writing a test.
Good. Tomorrow at 9, I'll be writing a test. Okay. All right. Limaji, go ahead, complete the next one.
She will be sleeping at 10.
Sleeping at 10. Okay. Thank you. Manju, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead, complete the next one.
आप कहाँ इंतजार कर रहे होंगे? Where will you be waiting?
Where will you be waiting? Okay, correct.
First one, sir.
Yeah. Couple of sentences. I'll just read the sentence. Tell me if the sentence is grammatically correct or no. Okay. I'll type it as well here. The sentence is, I will buy or I'll buy the red shoes if they still have them in the store. Is the sentence fine in terms of the future continuous tense? I mean, in terms of future tense.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Correct. Anyone else? I will buy the red shoes if they still have them in the store. Is the sentence fine? Anyone else thinks it's wrong, or there could be another way of saying this?
Actually, this is a first
Sir,
conditional.
right.
Right.
This is the first
right.
conditional statement.
Absolutely correct. Okay. So that's fine. We agree that this sentence is fine. Let me look at another sentence here. Another sentence is, he will help you if you will ask him. He'll
No, sir,
help
wrong,
you
sir.
if you will ask him. Why is it wrong?
We cannot use will twice. In the if
Anyone
class, we
else?
cannot use. In the if class, we cannot use will.
Anyone else has any other explanation? Anyone else thinks it's correct? It's not correct?
Sir,
Yes,
this is
sir.
conditional
Yes, sir.
sentence, sir.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. Is it a correct sentence or no? Forget the conditional sentence. Logically, also just think about it, whether it's a correct sentence or no.
Sir,
Please, sir,
please
repeat.
repeat.
Sentence is, he will help you. He'll help you if you will ask him.
Sir,
Wrong, sir.
Sir,
Wrong,
wrong
sir.
होगा, sir,
sometimes we
wrong
will
Wrong
रहेगा.
not
answer.
use will. We first should be in a present tense. Second should be in a will.
No, that's not right here in this case.
Sir,
The-
future plus से present होगा, sir. Present simple.
What will be the sentence?
Simple future tense, sir.
क्या sentence होगा ये?
Just
He-
remove will
He
from
will
the if class. That's
help
it.
if
The
you
remaining sentence is
ask
correct.
him, sir.
Yeah, absolutely correct. He will help you if you
Ask him.
Ask him. Absolutely right. In this case, it's correct. No need to see logically. Also, what we talk about is, when we are talking about the first, condition here in this case, the future real condition, what we call it. Sometimes you'd use the simple future, simple present, sometimes simple present and simple future, the other way around. Okay, both is fine. But in this case, that there is no future in the if or when clause here. So basically, what it basically means is, if the person asks someone else for help, he will help you. As simple as that. If you will ask him is not needed. Logically, also it doesn't make sense, this sentence, because क्या कहते हैं कि in here you are basically stating that he will help you if you ask him. So one sentence will be, obviously, he will help you is in the future, and what you need to do in order to get his help is just ask him. So then the other condition is not needed there. It's like a cause and effect kind of thing. You ask him, he'll help you. If you don't ask him, he will not help you. As simple as that. Okay? Logically also makes sense. Okay. What about? Let me first complete this. I was waiting for some other learners to
Sir,
join.
can we use the future continuous in the first if conditional?
You can use. Give me an example. I'll tell you if that is correct or not.
No. I'm in a doubt. Means whether can we use future continuous in a first conditional or not?
So yeah, like for example, he will help me with my homework when he has time, for example.
No, sir. I'm asking future continuous in the subordinate class.
So no, that depends. You need to give me a sentence for me to tell you. But you can. Why not? Like for example, let's say something like where you are traveling. Let's say, okay. Like for example, if I were,
And
let's
this is
say,
second conditional.
yeah,
If I were.
yeah, exactly. Second conditional, yes, in the ing form. In the first condition, I don't think you can, because it's the simple future that you are referring to. So no, not here. But maybe I am going to no, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, in the second conditional, yes, you can. The first, no, I don't think logically is possible. No, you can't. You can't in this case. So yeah, in the second, yes, obviously you can, because that is the form 2 where it's were or was plus the present participle and then would be. You can use it. If I were going to Delhi next week, I would be taking a metro to reach your house, for example. Just an example. So that you can use in the second conditional, but not in the first. Yeah. Let's see, anyone else who's joined? Swati, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Swati, go ahead, read the next one. We are on page 16.
Okay. I will be working all night in the restaurant, so please take care of the kids.
Yeah, I will be working all night in the restaurant, so please take care of the kids. Okay. Yeah. If this sentence was about someone working every night, in a restaurant, then the sentence would have been in, the simple present tense. Like, I work in the restaurant. I work all night in the restaurant, so please take care of the kids. That could mean that the person regularly works night shifts, basically. But here it means that because we know restaurants, hotel industry, the F&B industry, where there are different shifts, the timings change. So probably the person is referring to that particular day or that week that he or she has been rostered to work, night shifts, basically. That's why
Sir,
you
please.
will use here.
Sir, please say whether my sentence is correct or not. Actually, I went to some interview. In that interview, I'm asking the interviewer this question: will I be working till night if I get this job?
I didn't understand the meaning of the sentence. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to ask? I mean,
I went to some interview, sir. In interview, at the end of the interview, I'm asking the interviewer this question. Means like, will I be working till night if I get this job?
see, till night is a very vague statement. You are not being specific. Till night means what time? See, till night means till 10 also and till 1 a.m. also. So that doesn't make sense. Are you trying to say, will you be working night shifts?
Yes, sir. Will I means yeah.
Yeah.
Will you be working in night shifts? If you get this job, is this correct, sir?
But you are asking the interviewer, right?
Or some means I'm just confirming whether we can use future continuous in the first conditional or not.
Here you can ask, will I be working night shifts if I get this job? But not till night. But will I be working night shifts? Yeah, it's fine. Or will I be working night shifts? You can ask, but the better way of asking is if are night shifts a part of this profile, of this job profile, is a better way of asking. Rather than saying, will I be working night shifts? You can ask that. Definitely. There's nothing wrong in that. In this case, you can ask. Yes. This is a good example where you can use it in the first form. So that's fine.
We can also say like this, no, sir. If I buy this toy for you, will you be playing whole day without studying?
Yeah, that's fine. You can use it this way. So yeah, then it makes sense in the conditional sentence here. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, till night, always remember, till night is a very vague statement. You need to be specific. So night shifts is fine. Will I be working night shifts? Because night shift is something that is, it's not like all night long is a very casual statement, but night shift is a rostered kind of shift. So that's when it's better to use that when it comes to, professional environment. Here, the person is talking to someone else, and it's a general statement where I'll be working all night. So that's fine. But till night can mean either till 10 p.m. or it can mean till 2 p.m., 2 a.m. also. So that's why night shift is a better word. So yeah,
Or
in
till
these
late
cases
night.
you can. Yeah.
Or till late night.
Yeah, till late night again is vague. So if your question is about working entire night, then use the word all night or night shifts. Okay. But yeah, you can use it in this way in terms of the ing form, because your sentence makes sense. It's about doing the night shifts, basically. Anyone else who's joined? Pratap, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please continue. Complete the page 17. Complete the sentence.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Statement, sir. I will be playing the match tomorrow.
I will be playing. मैं कल मैच खेल रहा हूँ इस टाइम पर. So I will be playing tomorrow. Good. Thank you. I see a number here, 40266. Your name, please. I'm sorry, I don't see a name here. May I know your name, please? There's a number here, 40266. Yes, go ahead.
I will be playing the watch tomorrow.
Match tomorrow.
Sorry.
May I know your name?
Answer.
Answer. Okay, thank you. Go ahead. Read the next one, page 18.
Sorry. Yeah, I hope I will be having a new job next year.
I hope I'll be having a new job next year. Okay, good. Thank you. One more sentence. Let's see if there's a mistake.
This is wrong, sir. She's told wrong, no, sir.
Will have.
Yeah,
Sorry,
having.
I will be having. I thought I will have. I will have. Yeah, I will. I hope I will have a new job next year. Not having.
Okay.
Sorry. Having here is used. I didn't
Possession.
read the sentence. Possession. So
Possession.
basically, it's like, for example, I will be having dinner at 9, for example. So वो किसी चीज को possess करते हैं आप, उस चीज के बारे में होता है. Here it's about acquiring. It's about starting a new job. So I will have. In this case, you don't need to use ing form. Okay. I'll be having dinner. I am having dinner. We don't say I am having a car, right? I have a car.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you for correcting that. I didn't realize what was the sentence. I was looking for something else. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, a couple of sentences here. Tell me if the sentence is right or no. Anyone can answer. It's fine. Sentence is, he is going to work for his father for a year. Is the sentence fine?
Yes, sir. Fine, sir.
Okay. He is going to work. Same sentence. He will be working for his father for a year.
Yes, sir. Fine, sir.
Fine. Yeah. Anyone else thinks it's wrong?
No, sir.
Sir,
Fine.
right. It is right.
Yeah, he'll be working. Yeah, in this case, makes sense. What about just one more sentence? Okay. When we will get to the cinema, I will call you. I'll call you. Is the sentence fine? When we will get to the cinema, I'll call you.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
It's
wrong.
correct, sir.
Someone said right, someone said wrong. Why is it wrong?
सर will be नहीं आएगा सर यहाँ पे.
नहीं, मैंने sentence कहा when we will get to the cinema, I'll call you. What is your sentence? You said it's wrong. So tell me, what do you think is right?
Then it is right, sir.
You're right. Okay. Anyone else?
This is also first condition.
I got your answer. You think it's right. Anyone else? Guys, I want others to answer as well. Guys, I want others to answer as well. Is the sentence that I typed on the chat correct or no? Please tell me. Sentence is, when we will get to the cinema, I'll call you.
I can't see, sir, your.
मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ ना, वो sentence तो मैंने 3 बार repeat किया. The sentence is, when we will get to the cinema, I'll call you. Is the sentence right or no?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Correct. Okay. Anyone else?
Yes, sir. Correct. Actually my tense is not good, so but I think your sentence is okay.
Sir, it is wrong, sir. Actually.
Yeah. Finally.
Actually, I didn't observe. When we get to the cinema.
Guys, think
will
logically.
Is not required.
Think logically. What is the person trying to say? It's not about the condition when we will get to the cinema. The sentence is, yeah, I got your point, Karthik. Just a minute. The others, I want you all to think of the meaning of the sentence first. क्या कहने की मतलब क्या है इस sentence का? मतलब the sentence means what?
जाएंगे सर.
जाएंगे नहीं. जाएंगे नहीं. पहुंच गए होंगे. When we get to the cinema. Okay, when we get to the cinema, I'll call you. इसका मतलब ये है कि हम वहां पर पहुंचने के बाद जब हम सिनेमा में पहुंचेंगे तो मैं आपको कॉल करूंगा. I, because not we, I. So when we together get to the cinema, matlab basically it means that hum theater pahunch gaye, tab hum call karenge. Logically, it's right, isn't it? When we will get to the cinema, it's not needed. Why? Because here there's no condition that you need to use. The condition itself is that the moment we reach the cinema, we'll call you. Like for example, kai jan ko aap matlab ghar mein aap, when you are going somewhere, let's say you are traveling from somewhere else and you've called your, your family members, your wife, your mom, dad, whatever, and you've told them that, I will, I will call you when I reach the mall or the restaurant, for example. Okay. ये तो नहीं कहते हो ना आपके I will be, or I will be calling you when I reach the mall. Not needed, right? So जब मैं mall पहुंचूंगा तो आपको phone करूंगा. That's the same thing here. So the condition here is you reach a particular place and then you make a phone call. That's why it's incorrect.
Yes, future, sir. Future plus present, sir.
Yeah, exactly. So when we get to the cinema, I'll call you. Simple as that. There's no need to say when we will get to the cinema in this particular case. That becomes a condition when we will get. Condition not needed. It's already specified that हम पहुंच गए तो आपको call करेंगे. As simple as that. So whenever you look at, forget the condition. Whenever you look at a sentence, try and also first understand the meaning of the sentence. That is the first thing. Leave the grammar aside for a while. Don't get into the don't try and immediately judge in terms of the grammar. Just look at the sentence in terms of the meaning. Do I need to use this statement to make to convey the meaning or no? Or can I convey this sentence? Can I express this sentiment in a better way and convey the meaning in its totality? So this is a question you need to ask yourself whenever you come across sentences which you think are maybe it's right, maybe it's not right. Might be right, might be wrong. Ask yourself whether the sentence makes sense in terms of the meaning or no. The moment you do that, you will understand that, if one part of the sentence is stating this, then the other part is not needed. This can be conveyed in a slightly different way. So,
sir, once say briefly, what is the difference between simple future and future continuous? Means important point.
A simple future is something that is, there is no ongoing action. It is something that something will happen in future. We are not sure whether it'll be happening all the time or whether it will be, it's an exception, or whether it is something that anything that happens in future, that's called as a simple future tense without taking into account an ongoing action or a completed action. That basically is something that hasn't happened yet and will happen in due course time or in future. Basically, that's when we use the simple future. Future continuous is used when at that particular point in time in future, something will be happening or ongoing and uninterrupted.
Sir, sometimes can we interchange both, sir? Means one in the one place of means in the one place can we put another one, no, sir?
No, that depends. That depends on what you're trying to convey. Like the train example that we use. That is when you can use it. The train will arrive or train will be arriving. That's fine. You can use either of the two, because this you are stating it as for that particular day or as an exception to the regular timings. Then you can use it. So that's fine. But I would still stick to the train will arrive at 9. Why do the train will be arriving? I'm not highlighting. The reason we use the continuous tense is when we want to highlight something. Like, for example, we will be working on the project the entire week. I'm highlighting on the fact that we will be working on the project. So this is why I prefer the continuous tense rather than saying we will work on the project the next week. I'm giving importance to the fact that when I say we will work on the project, but we don't know how much work will you put into it, right? But the moment I say we will be working means you are trying to make a point that the entire next week you will be occupied and busy. Why? Because you will be working on only that particular project the entire week. We will work on that project next week can also mean that you might also have another project that you will work on, but this is also one of the projects that you will work on. So it's like a general statement where you're not giving too much importance to that particular project. But the moment I say we'll be working on this project the entire week means that I'll be busy and occupied with that project. So when you want to highlight the ongoing action, then you prefer to choose the continuous tense, because that's something that you continuously will be doing the entire week or whatever time in future it is. It's just a general statement, something will happen in future, you use the simple future tense. Okay. All right. So that's about it, guys. I will let you all leave. And the the future continuous tense we've discussed in the past as well.
Sir, in the evening, try to give us some debate topic if possible.
We'll do that. I had to reboot my system today due to a Zoom error. That's why we started a bit late. Otherwise, we would have done that. So yeah, the next topic is also on future tense. So if we finish it early, the future perfect tense, I think, is what the topic is. So if we finish it early, we'll do some debate on.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Thank you. Thank you.